Reveal service via Premium Mate's sound effect.
3, 2, 1.
Significant taters.
This is SoCal Talk. Thank you for joining me on this program. Give me one moment while I transition. How you guys doing? Welcome to another episode of SoCal Talk. On this episode, we're going to discuss the lack of morality in our country right now. If you're wondering what country I'm talking about, the United States of America. They said that the fall of civilizations will ultimately lead to the lack of morality, right? That's an indicator. But let me turn everything down for right now. Yeah, that's what I was told. You know, an indicator of fall of a civilization is a lack of morality, and I would have to agree with that because if you look right now, there's a lot of immoral things going on this planet, on this world that we're living in right now. That there is no moralities. There's people are being hedonists, gluttons, all these stuff, all the 7 sins they are doing in this world right now. And at the pace that we're going right now, I don't know, man. There's no hope, I guess. No hope for humanity. No hope for civilizations. Gas prices going up. Inflation's going high. The dollar is collapsing. People are fighting over the most small things ever, right? They're fighting over wearing some facial shielding on their face, fighting over status, fighting over inoculation, fighting over all these stuff, right? The way, and they don't understand that they're dividing each other. When people are divided, it will most likely lead to a collapse. That's what it is. And people aren't seeing that they're being divided right now. And, you know, I don't know what I'm going to say, you know, but pray. That's all you got to say. But pray that things will get better and things will get, you know, all the evilness will pass, and we don't have to worry about all these shenanigans that's going on in the world right now about policy makers, all right, and stop worshiping all these false idols. The government is not going to save you. Government will never going to save you, right? Government are the least effective things on this planet. All right, you want to do something right, do it yourself. That's what it is. You want to get yourself out of the slump. Don't worry about government. Don't depend on government to get you out of your slump right now. Don't. If government could solve everything, why is there homelessness? Why is the borders open? Why are all these problems happening? Why is inflation going up? Why is the cost of your dollar, your money is inflating like crazy? It's worth less and less and less every year. The government only solutions to what? Print out more money, print out all these stuff, and not care about the consequences later in life, later in time, in the future. Okay, they don't understand. All right, government is not the solution, but I want to focus on today's topic, that, you know, the lack of morality and the fall of civilization. Let's say that. Right now, what's going on? What's today? Today is what, the 17th of November, and it's going on. It's crazy things going on right now. All right, from the government trying to force you to do something unconstitutional. All right, try to make you do something that's according to the Constitution, you can't do it. All right, and the administration right now are trying to use all these avenues, trying to force people to do things that they don't want to do. All right, and then the company are abide by it without looking at the constitutions. All right, and the administration still tell them to tell the company to keep doing it. And you know what? If you work for one of these companies who still abide by this unconstitutional mandate, you know what you can do? Sue them. This is America. What's more American than suing people? All right, sue this company first of all. All right, first of all, you're most likely gonna win. All right, because if you're gonna sue them saying they're forcing you to do this unconstitutional thing, the Constitution will got your back. All right, this is totally unconstitutional. If a company forces you to do something you want to do, they don't have the right to do that. All right, they don't have the right to know your health record, HIPAA law. All right, they don't have the right to know all these personal information about you. All right, they don't have the right to know anything about you. Try to do something you don't want to do. All right, you can sue them. That's what I said. You know, I mean, you don't have to comply. I will not comply. I will not comply. If the government try to say take your rights away from you, and these people don't understand. These sheeps out there that think the governments are the solution for everything. All right, they don't understand that. They don't understand that they're trying to take your rights away from you in a process right now. They're in a process of taking your rights away from you, because once you don't have any rights, that means they have more power over you, have more dominion over you. All right. They don't understand that. These sheep, I don't want to classify these sheep. Right? They could be anybody, but these people who are unaware, right, who depend on the government. The government is the least effective things in your life. All right, the government gave you stimulus money that's not even enough to pay your bills. All right, and this because of the stimulus right now. This is the reason why we're in the mess we're in right now. I was totally against it before and now. I was, they say, oh, people are losing paying their bills. You know what? If people have faith in them, they will find a way to get out of the slump. That's all I gotta say. There's gonna be some hard times, but people will work out of it. They don't need the government to be in their lives. Right? If the government wouldn't be this big, look in the past. Government wasn't big right now like it is right now. Government is overinflated with all these agency bureaucracies, right? Unnecessary bureaucracies, unnecessary departments, unnecessary agencies that shouldn't be there, and spending way too much money than we have. This is why we're pushing $30 trillion in debt, $33 trillion in debt. All right. And they try to push this Build Back Better, not knowing that this Build Back Better is totally fascist, all right? Socialism. That's what it is. Totally fascist, totally socialism. People don't understand that. You will be more poor. Your right will be stricken away from you even more, even more than the Patriot Act. All right. These Build Back Better plan is only there to put you down. There's no benefit at all. This Green New Deal. Look at the New Deal that FDR wrote. That wasn't much of a help as well. You think this Green New Deal will be better? It's not. It's only to fatten the corporate agendas. That's what it is. We live in a corporatocracy or oligarchy where the corporations are merged with governmental agencies. All right, the corporate are merged with government agencies. It's like you don't have any rights. You don't have anything, and we need to realize that the government is not there for you. And then if they hear, oh my God, they probably put me on like a national database. All right. Try to make you do all these stuff that you shouldn't be doing, putting all this stuff in your body, all right? Putting stuff on your body, you don't know what it is, right? Normally a substance or a drug usually take years and years and years to develop. All of a sudden, people are willfully abide by the suggestion by the illegitimate CDC, all right, to put this thing in your body. Where they have a lot of inconsistency and contradictions. Dr. Fauci said first, don't wear a mask. Did he say wear a mask? Let's wait for 3 masks. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. All right? I haven't been sick ever since the concept of this thing, the 2 years. All right? All you got to do is take care of yourself. Take care of yourself. All right? Take care of yourself a little bit better. Notice that ever since this thing happened, the government never suggests that, to live a better lifestyle, to exercise, to eat well, to be fully nourished, to take your vitamins. All right, they never advocate that. What's the only solution? Take the jab. All right, take the jab. That's the only solution. Have you ever wondered that? Questioned that? Oh, they don't want you to question that. Question is dangerous. Thinking for yourself is dangerous. All right. Thinking for yourself, you'll deem a conspiracy theory when you think too much. All right. Remember back in the days when they tell you, oh, think different, think more when you do all this stuff. You know, like several years ago, it's like a long time ago, several years ago, like a couple decades ago, they encourage for you to think, be an independent thinker. And all of a sudden, when you're an independent thinker, they deem you a conspiracy theorist, right? That's what it is. Because you think outside the box. Oh, because you don't align with their ideology. You're a conspiracy theorist. You're dangerous to the population because you're able to think for yourself. You're able to critically think. All right. And now when you're able to demonstrate that ability, they chastise you, they berate you, they discredit you, they push you aside, they separate you, they quarantine you, they take you away, you're never seen again, and then everybody start questioning, like, where's this person at? You know, it's ridiculous, ludicrous. What's the world going on right now? It's insane. It's insane that we're going through this thing right now. I can't. They tell you 15 days to stop the spread. 15 days turn to 2 months. 2 months turn to two weeks. Whatever it is, 2 years. Right? And now where we're at right now, we're still slowing the spread down. When will this be over? When will this be over? No, because if you give them an inch, they'll take a mile. That's what it is. That's what it is. If you give them too much power, they will never relinquish it. All right. If you depend on the government for your security, you'll deserve neither of them. Your freedom and not. I'd rather die on my feet than live on my knees. That's why I'm going to tell you guys that. All right. And we're going through some insane time right now. People are losing their job left to right. The supply chains are purposely diminished because they wouldn't open up the ports. They wouldn't send a ship to other ports of in other states, all right? They only send the ship to only one port. Like, wait a minute, don't America have multiple ports? Don't we have other ports? Like, why is everybody keep going to the specific ports? Why can't they go to Texas? Why can't they go to Florida? Why can't they go to Georgia? Why can't they go to all these other places, huh? They have to go to one specific one, Los Angeles. You know how corrupt Los Angeles is? You know how corrupt California is, right? And they all going to this specific port, and the supply chains are diminishing right now. You know what? It's so simple, and they don't want to take the simple solutions. All right. This thing that's going on right now is all premeditated. It's all planned out. People don't understand that. They need to think more. Right? They need to think more. The world is such a shambles right now. People don't have enough money to buy the basic necessity, basic food, toiletry, and all that stuff, right? They don't have money because the price of things are going up right now, right? Turkeys, it's about to be Thanksgiving. Turkeys have doubled in prices. I went to a supermarket store, even though it's doubled in prices, it's still sold out because of the shortage of turkey, all right? Because of shortage, it doubled up the price. All right, now there's no more turkey. I don't know where I went to. There was no more. I don't know. Let me know where. Have you seen any turkeys in your place? But anyway, price of food is going up right now. All right. The best thing I could suggest is to fight this inflation. All right. Just prepare right now. Start preparing. There's gonna be a shortage of everything at the moment right now. All right. It's here. This is. I don't want to say the depression. Maybe it is a depression. The recession. All right, they want to say the inflation is transitory. No, it's not transitory. It's not temporary. For those who don't know what transitory means means temporarily. All right, it's not temporarily. This is the norm, right? Since when did you ever see? In my whole life, I never seen inflation goes down. I never seen, maybe in gasoline, maybe in gas prices because they pump up more barrel. That's the only example I could say inflation goes down. But everything else in life, I never seen an example of inflation going down. When I go to a store, I only see the price going up, 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 up. I never see them reducing the prices low, 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 low. But I don't know. If you, I don't know. I never seen that. Transitory is temporary. Come on, man. Do people believe this? People even believe what's going on right now? People are losing their job. People aren't willing to go back to work. They're not willing to go back to work in their crazy job right now. All right, because I guess people are realizing that they deserve better. This is the prime opportunity to change their career. All right, they're not going back to the rat race. All right, for those who are fortunate enough to have a cushion, that's what they're deciding to do. But for those who aren't, they're still working the rat race right now. They can't afford to lose their job. But now they're bringing out automations. I just went to another store, another Walmart, that they just newly installed self-service registered now. Now, that's it. All right, I think that's their solution. Their solution is automations for these corporations. Automation for the corporations right now. All right, next thing you know, they're gonna have robots flipping your burger, frying your chicken, and serving you the food. All right, they try to push people to these virtual world right now. All right, the metaverse, right? If you aren't aware, this is what the Matrix is. The Matrix is wired you to the virtual world. That's what the Matrix is, and they're bringing that to fruition right now. All right, Mark Zuckerberg. You really trust Mark Zuckerberg? Who really trusts Mark Zuckerberg? This guy look like an android from Star Trek. All right, pale skin. All right, are you even alive, bro? Are you even alive? Can you even do you have sense of emotions? All right. The metaverse? Are you seriously? I do not want to hook up to my. I don't want to put no Neuralink in my brain and start living a false reality. That's what it is. The metaverse. How are you going to sell people to live in a false reality? I don't understand that. Oh, here we go. This is not real. This is fake. But it's better than the real thing. How does a substitute better than the real thing? I don't understand that. How is an artificial sweetener better than the sugars? I mean, how is artificial sweetener better than, let's say natural sweeteners, right? To be honest, I'd rather take sugars than artificial sweeteners because you don't know where they came from, those artificial sweeteners, all right? But anyway, I digress on that, all right? But how do you sell fake stuff? How do you sell fake news and expect people? Are people that dumb? Maybe, I guess, I don't know. Because at the world going right now, maybe I'm losing hope on humanity right now. I don't know. Is people really that fragile mentally? Are they really afraid to see what's real out there? All right, this illusion right now, this matrix that we're living in right now. All right, and now they want to put Neuralinks in your brain. All right, eliminate fossil fuel. All right, the carbon. They say, oh. Within the Green New Deal, whatever, this is the amount of carbon you're able to use. After that, you can't use it no more. Are you serious? Are you serious? Carbon. We're a carbon being, right? We're carbon being. How are we produce the most carbon? People don't know this, but don't you know that the ocean produces more carbon than we do every day? All right, the ocean produces more carbon than we do 24/7, right? And don't you know, according to the ice core samples, right, there was more carbon in the atmosphere millions of years ago than it is today. Don't you know that? So how is carbon the leading factor of global warming? All right, climate change. All right, I believe in climate change. All right, but people don't understand that climate change, it's premeditated. It's not inadvertently like we produce carbon dioxide. That's what they claim to be methane gas, and then inadvertently heat up the world. No, that's not the case. All right. If you look at declassified military records, they have this technology already. All right. HARP. All right. Weather manipulation. They're conflating these. I don't want to say liberals, but these people, right, are conflating climate changes with weather manipulations. That's what it is. It's weather manipulation. They say, look, there's no point I want to make. They want to eliminate carbons, but all of a sudden, chemtrails are allowed, right? Why don't we see these activists complain about chemtrails? I don't understand that. Isn't chemtrails more? You don't know what's in these chemicals out there? Boron, whatever, aluminum. Like, okay, you complain about carbon, but you're not complaining about the aerosol injections from these chemtrails. Okay, that doesn't make no sense. You complain about carbon, but you're not complaining about chemtrails. It doesn't make any sense. You see an argument? You see the logic? Greta Thunberg complaining all about this stuff, but not about all what they're spraying in our atmosphere. All right, aerosol injection. chemtrails. It doesn't make any sense. Alright, but the world is going crazy, and it's ridiculous what people are doing right now. Complain about the things without even thinking about it, right? Without questionings, and and they're willing to live in this 1984 dystopia, a brand new world, right? Allow the government to do all these stuff without questioning what they're doing behind closed doors. All right, this is the Great Reset, and is happening right now. They're doing this Great Reset things, and trying to make it to a reality, and people don't understand that these whatever, I don't want to say liberals, right? These activists are on the wrong page in history. I just want to say that they're on the wrong page of history. Right? They're not thinking. This is a product of indoctrination. This is a product of institutionalized indoctrination from your public school system. All right, take if you have kids in your school system, take them out right now. All right, move out of the city. Get out of this institution that they're offering right now. Get out of the system as much as possible. Because if you keep relying on the system, you're going to be dead. I'm telling you. All right? There's a reason why the Amish are still living right now. All right? The Amish are still healthy. All right? They don't believe in getting jabbed. They don't believe in this thing. And how come they don't have that much case, quote unquote, case of this, this airborne thingy that we're going on right now? Have you ever wondered that? How come the Amish community are fine? They practice natural medicine, holistic medicine, and they're fine. All right, the population is the same. All right, and they live in the northern part. Most of them are in Cleveland, Ohio, Pennsylvania, but there are some Amish in Florida. But anyway, I digress about that. But their population is fine. They never have to take medicines, and they don't have the same kind of rate that we're going through right now. Right? It doesn't make any sense. People need to ask some questions. Question more. Stop relying on, do your own research. I always advocate doing your own research. You don't have to take my word for it. I'm just giving you breadcrumbs to go look for the research at. All right? That's what I'm doing. Leaving breadcrumbs so you can make your own decision, do your own research. All right, if you don't disagree with what I'm saying, fine. Go look up what I'm saying. Go look it up. But try to dispute me, it doesn't solve anything. All right? Try to go against what I'm saying does not solve anything. Arguing with me doesn't solve anything. Arguing with people is the least effective things ever. All right? You have to practice what you believe and stop arguing with people. Right? Arguing does not solve anything. These protesters and what's going on right now in the Kyle Rittenhouse, right? There's BLM protester over there. First of all, there was not a racial conflict. The victim and the defendant, or the prosecutors, were all the same. They're the same complexions. All right. So how does BLM is in this? Tell me, enlighten me. I mean, can you please? Describe what's going on right now to me? Why is BLM there? All right, these people gotta be provocateur. They gotta be paid. All right, George Soros probably paid them to be there. The feds. These all these protesters. They're probably with the feds, the FBI, provocateurs, trying to make something. You know that movie Wag the Dog. This is probably some stage event right now. Like, why is there protesters there, especially BLM? I don't understand that. Like, this does not concern you guys. Like, the only way it concerns everybody, because everybody's rights is on the line right now. Right? Everybody's rights is on the line right now. All right, rights to protect, rights to bear arms. All right. If you don't believe in rights to bear arms and you want the government to take away your right, how does that benefit you? Oh, government, please come here. Take my rights away from me. Be my security for me. Oh, government. That make no sense. You're more freer to defend yourself than it is for you to depend on the government to defend for you. Because you're being controlled by the government. All right, that's what freedom is. They don't understand security, the difference between security and freedom, right? With freedom, you get your security and you get the freedom as well. With security, you only get security and you're being controlled. That's it. That's it. That's what's beneficial about freedom. Freedom meaning you get to do a lot of things. Security is constriction. Constriction, right? Depending on the government, it's constriction. It don't make no sense. Why is BLM there? I don't understand that. This is not a racial trial. It's between two people with the same complexions. Alright? And I don't know, they can start some this disorderly conduct just because of this. Why how is this productive? Riot is the least productive things out there. Alright? Blush is the least productive. You do not solve anything. This is basically a ploy. Alright, basically by provocateurs, agencies, the Fed, try to do something, try to cause division. Alright, people don't understand they're fighting for the same causes. Whether you're black, white, Asian, Latino, Indian, whatever you are, you're on the same group. You don't understand that you're being divided by meaningless issues. Race, color is meaningless. Alright, what's meaningful is your rights to protect yourself. What's meaningful is your God-given rights. Freedom. What's meaningful, that's everybody's issue. Freedom and your rights. Alright? Meaningless issue is your color, your complexion, where you were born. Like, that's meaningless. Alright? People don't understand that. They're trying to take your rights away from you. What don't you understand? And try to divide you by your race, your ethnicity. And people don't understand that doesn't matter. Your race and your ethnicity does not matter at all. Alright? It's all division. Hegelian dialect. Alright? Stop complying. Stop wearing those facial tissues on your face thinking that's going to help you. Alright? What's going to help you is being a healthier lifestyle. That's what's going to help you. Alright? What's going to help you is what's not going to help you is putting out more money. What's going to help you is to use less money as possible and diversify your portfolios. Alright? Gold, silver, crypto, whatever you want. Alright? That's what's going to help you through this thing that we're going right now. What's going to help you is to be prepared. Alright? Buy equipment, supplies that you need right now so you won't have to go rush to the store and find empty shelves. That's what's going to help you. People don't understand that. Stop living this false reality we're living right now. This matrix. Alright? This matrix. Stop trying to believe Mark Zuckerberg provide the solution living this false reality. The metaverse. Alright? Neuralinks. Alright? Just don't do that. But anyway, I digress. Thank you for listening to this episode of SoCal Talk. But I'll be back with you with another episode as soon as I can. As much as I can. And if you guys are listening, I thank you for your time. I know your time is very precious, and I do not like to waste your time. On that note, guys, thank you for watching, and have a blissful day. Peace.